I'm Doug Doyle with The Art of the Story. Fans of klezmer music know the Brooklyn musician Andy Statman as a clarinet virtuoso, but Statman first made a splash in the music world playing bluegrass on a mandolin. He hasn't been a regular in the bluegrass scene for decades, but now a young guitar player who contacted Statman out of the blue has coaxed him back in. WBGO's Jon Kalish has more.
Jake Eddy is a 22-year-old bluegrass guitar player who lives in Parkersburg, West Virginia. In January, he emailed Andy Statman expressing admiration for his work.
The gist of it was, hey, I don't know if you're aware of me, but I'm aware of you, and I think that we'd sound good playing together, and maybe we could write some tunes together, or maybe we could get together and record these, and call me, basically, if you're interested.
Statman checked Eddy out on YouTube. Statman was impressed with Eddy's virtuosity and realized the young guitar player was a kindred musical spirit. During their first phone call, Statman agreed to record an album with Eddy. Eddy brought a bass player and a banjo player with him to the recording session in Brooklyn. Jake Eddy's 18-year-old brother Carter is the bass player on the resulting album, Nor'easter. On May 22nd, Carter Eddy graduated from high school and later that day drove with his brother from West Virginia to Andy Statman's home in Brooklyn. The next day, the trio started a Northeast tour in Maine. Jake Eddy noticed that as the tour progressed, the trio sound had gotten farther out, meaning more into the jazz realm. Statman says that Eddy is keen on collaborating with him because Eddy wants to move beyond bluegrass.
He really wanted to stretch his wings more, and he thought I was the guy that would help him do that. Because of all this free jazz and other type of music that I was playing, my mandolin playing became very improvisational and very open and very free. And I began to hear things very differently than I had as a bluegrass musician.
Despite a decades-long absence from the bluegrass festival circuit, Statman is still widely admired in the scene. I'm Jon Kalish.
You can hear Jon Kalish's entire feature on Andy Statman by going to WBGO.org. I'm Doug Doyle, WBGO News.